Girl, you ain't got no job now. What's your excuse? I got to know him. I got to know. I got to know him. Hey, what's up, you guys? I know, look, I don't know when you're watching this, but for me, it is currently 10:25 in the night, okay? And I had the most amazing day today, and it is ending the same way. Like, I started out, I woke up this morning, I felt good when I woke up this morning. This camera's about to die. 1 second. All right, you guys, so what were we talking about? Oh, the day I had today. So I woke up this morning, all was well. I made it to church on time. Like, I was there right at 8 o'clock, which is on time because the peoples don't be getting there at 8 o'clock like we supposed to. But you know, we were working. I'm not talking about nobody because baby girl, there was plenty of days I was pulling up at 9:15, 9:20. Some days I even missed mic check. Like, it was bad. But I've been trying to be more dedicated at being on time when it comes to going to church and being there, because if I want an on time God, why can't I be an on time shell? Okay. But anyway, so yeah, so church was good. We had if you guys didn't know, there's 2 services. So the first service is 8 a.m. 9 a.m. The second service is at 11, and we have to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So anyways, I had put on Donnie McClurkin. Do y'all remember that? Let's give a very warm British welcome to Pastor Donnie McClurkin. I came. Okay, that is really churchy, but that's what I remember growing up on, was Donnie McClurkin. So anyways, that's like, I think that's what like set the mood overall for how I was feeling. So anyways, Bishop preached. He did really good. We sang very well as well. We stayed for both services. We sing the same songs in the second service. It's just different people out in the audience. So after that, talked to my brother, and we were like standing around talking, having a good time. It was like, we're gonna get something to eat, and I was like, they said no. My brother said, so you gonna take us out to eat? And in my head, I'm like, you know, I ain't got no job. I'm trying to. So I politely said, oh, I was trying to come eat at your house. So we stood outside trying to figure out, and then nothing happened. I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna go home and get changed, and then y'all let me know. By the time I made it home, I was sitting here on the couch. It was like, we going to Dodgers. I guess ain't nobody picked fast enough, so my brother just said they're going to Dodgers. Cool, whatever. So at that point, I started reevaluating the rest of my day, and I was like, okay, I want to have that family time, but I also know that I have things that I've got to get done. And so at that point, I was supposed to be going over to we have I'm working with Ebony as her assistant for a wedding, and we had a meeting earlier this week scheduled on Monday, and it got we got some of the stuff done, but the bride wasn't able to come. She had something else scheduled on top of our meeting, and so she wasn't able to get there, and I had to go take care of my aunt. So then later on this week, she was like, oh, well, I'll be available on Sunday, and I didn't respond because I couldn't remember what I had, but I'm like, okay, if I can go, I can go. You know, it's no big deal because we're supposed to have a meeting. I sent the meeting notes via our notes app so that I can get those questions answered, and I'm Gucci, right? So anyway, today I said all that to say I said no to going to the meeting today. I said no because I was literally tired, and then also knowing I needed to prepare for my session that I had on Sunday. So what I do know is that I don't want to book anything else for the next 5 weeks, because I need to be able to be in my zone. So even if I go like over my brother's house, I know I can go like pop off in one of their rooms, do my thing, and I'm good to go. But as far as doing anything else, like I do not need to plan anything else, stack anything else on top of that is going to interfere with my mindset and putting me in focus mode of getting ready for these sessions. And I think that's important. So that's my nugget for today, is if you create the structure that you want in your life. So creating that atmosphere, and that means sometimes you're going to have to say no to some things that you really want, because I wanted to go do that, but then I also know me, I'm gonna sit around, I'm gonna tarry a little too long because I'll do that, and then I was gonna miss something or whatever. Then I also had booked a client, and I'm like, okay, well, me and her can meet at 5. I'm like, I can't meet her at 5 and then try to get home and do 6 o'clock. I can't do that. So I said, hey, can we meet a little bit earlier, or can we meet later on in the week? She was like, oh, Cool, look at me later on in the week. Later on in the week, me please. So I'm like, cool, that was God saying, okay, now I need you to get focused. So I said earlier, my goal was to edit. I wanted to make sure that I edited the video from yesterday. I have goals that I have to meet, and I am going to make sure that I do that. In that, I edited the video. I got it done, and like literally it was saved on my computer by 5:28, and I was so excited. So from 2:30 to about 5:30 I was editing, we'll say that. But then there was about a 40-minute gap of when I was searching my room for a skirt. So yeah, it took me a little bit longer, but anywho, I said that to say, so then I was still in my zone because I was in my work zone. I was in my bag, yo. Like, I was in my bag. And so then I got ready for the Women Evolve session, and it was really, really good. I had 29 viewers at one point in time, and on average it was about 20 people on the live at a time. I did have one person who was comfortable with coming onto the camera, but they were responsive in the chat, and people were staying in while they were watching the video and everything. So I'm super geeked. Like, I'm super geeked because I really was thinking maybe 6 or 7 people would come on. Maybe those people would come on. That's like about, I think our book club now is up to 22 people. And so I was like, I'm not sure, you know, if everybody is available. And it's not a thing like, I don't think people want to support me. No, I just know people, you know, are busy. And I picked Sunday nights because that's usually a night where people are a little less busier trying to fit something in. It's either Friday nights or Sunday nights, depending on your lifestyle. So I'm just so thankful for that, and that's how I know that this is where I'm supposed to be at. So that went well. Posted my video as well once I got done with the like after video semantics. That's like figuring out where everything goes, making sure everything has titles, and it's a lot for the after session. But talked to my parents, and then I published my video, and then it was like, oh, here's a vlog that you might want to see, right? And I'm like, oh, I'll go watch that. So I watched old vlogs, and this is how we get into where we are right now. So I began to watch my old vlogs, and listen, watching my old vlogs gave me so much inspiration and motivation. Like, I'm sitting here, I went to my homepage and I looked, and I was like, girl, you was getting views, like views. What you out here down yourself for? Like, you were doing it. And then I had sent something, and they were like, your videos are amazing. Like you edit your own videos? I'm like, yeah. Like, your quality is dope. I'm like, really? Like, you think that? Like, that's dope. Like, I rocks with that, right? So I'm excited. Like, that excited me that other people had saw that. Anyway, so saying all that to say, I went back I'm getting back in my bag, okay? And I feel like I needed this. I needed the voices talking to me, not like the ones in my head, not my homegirls in my head, but like the people who have been speaking life into this situation, and who've really been like, what you worried about, girl? If you just do it, it's fine. And I'm sitting here like, I'm really sitting on some gold over here. And that's not me being like, I promise, I'm trying not to come off like that, but like, for real, like, when you know you sitting on gold, you know you sitting on gold, and you should feel like that. Like, you should brag about it. And I'm getting over that piece too. I'm gonna stop apologizing. So if it come across like that, I promise you it's not that. But I know that he's gifted me with some things. And so when I sat down and I looked at these videos, and I'm like, okay, girl, what you doing? So I'm remotivated. My vlogs, I was like, why did I stop vlogging? My vlogs used to do well. I guess they're slow to grow, right? And I'm always expecting Amazon Prime when I'm more like Shein. I'm more like Shein or one of them, or Temu. Sometimes Temu. I'm like a week, you know what I'm saying? Like a week and a half, depending on what you order. I'm more one of them. I'm not your Amazon Prime. I'm more one of them. And I need to start realizing that there's still greatness in the process, and that just because it doesn't happen overnight, that doesn't mean it's not happening. And when you go back and reflect on those things, you're like, man, it was happening. It was going good. Why did I allow something else to get in my way? Why did I allow self-sabotage because I wasn't doing what everybody else was doing? The numbers weren't hitting the same way or whatever. If I would have just stuck to it, it would have popped off. So I think about this. I watch these videos on my productivity. I'm like, girl, you was going to work. You was taking care of your kid. You was going to church. And then on top of that, you was trying to do grad school, running your businesses, a YouTube channel, a blog, a podcast, all of that. And you had a job. Girl, you ain't got no job now. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? I ain't got one. So who finna get back in her bag is me. I'm getting back in my bag. This is my message for me to get back in my bag, because there's no way that I should be sitting here contemplating doing anything other than doing what I've been purposed to do. So I'm getting ready to sit down, make me a list of videos that I want to recreate for this week. I know I looked at my channel, so planning videos, of course, budgeting videos, which I think that's where my holdup was, is trying to understand, like, with where I'm at right now. I've never been here before. It's uncomfortable to talk about my finances, because I don't really know from day to day. Like, I'm literally just living off of whatever he blesses me with. And then like my at-home nail videos, and especially like now, like, I'm thankful because I'm able to take care of some things on my own. So like being able to do my nails, that's top tier to me, because no matter what, at least my hands gonna look all right. And because I purchased a lot of things to take care of my skin, in the event I can't afford it no more, I can take care of my skin myself. I can do all of those things on my own. My hair, I got my hair braided because I knew I wanted to work out, and I'm like, okay, I need to do something. So this, you know, let me put some braids in now. But in the event that I can't get my hair braided again, your girl know how to install a wig. Like, okay, I know how to make that wig work. And I just am so thankful for those skills. So anyway, we're getting in our bag. This whole message today, this whole session today, this whole thing about today, this Sunday day, this restart day, because that's what Sundays are. It's a restart, it's a refresh. This whole day has been about recognizing the things in your life that may hold you back, but also understanding the things in your life that have occurred. And if you allow them to guide your future to where, guiding it with grace, you'll get even further. I had an amazing session. We talked about removing those fig leaves, right? And so I'm sitting there like, I got it. I finally got it. My mojo is back, and I'm about to get to it. I don't have a bed. I mean, I've been going to sleep like, let me tell y'all something. Your girl been going to sleep at like 9 o'clock at night. Like, I got a whole job in the morning, but I can keep that same energy if I put in the energy throughout the day. But there's gonna be some nights I'm gonna have to go hard. There's gonna be some nights that I'm gonna have to say, you know what, I'm gonna have to X-nay on the sleeping day, and I have to catch up tomorrow, because I got a goal in mind. And because I got that goal in mind, I'm about to put that, I'm back on it. My soft girl era with God, this whole brand, this is a whole thing. This whole brand is supposed to have been launched already. I've been sitting on it. I'm not gonna sit on it no more. I'm gonna stop waiting and start putting it out there. Like, y'all gonna see these shirts, y'all gonna see this saying somewhere. The journal is almost done. I got a message today from one of my followers, Michelle. Hey, how you doing? We go to church together. I absolutely love her. Okay, first of all, I absolutely love her. But we ended up going to church together, and she was sharing with me this morning. She was like, are you gonna do something with yada yada yada? And I was like, you know what, I got my journal together, and I'm working on the devotional with the journal together. And she gave me an idea for adding something else on there, and I'm like, okay, God, boom, we own it. So listen, I told you I'm gonna stop playing about me. I'm done playing about me. Are you done playing about you? What's that thing that's been holding you back? What's that thing that you've been saying, you know what, man, I used to, well, why don't you, friend? Why not? Why haven't you picked it back up? What's stopping you? We talking about we trying to get ourselves together, being intentional. It's 2023. We saying we gonna lose weight. Why don't you? We saying we gonna do better. Why don't we? What's holding you back? Think about that. Take a moment. Think about it. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, because I refuse to let tonight end without me doing what I need to do, which is getting the rest of my week planned. So I love y'all in real life, and I hope y'all enjoying these little random talks and chats, vloggy style, sitting down. But thank y'all for letting me just express myself and be who I am, authentically me, unapologetically your bestie. I love you, and have a wonderful time, day, whatever time of day you watching this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Mwah. KK, bye.
You special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing.